Peace and blessings to all. Come in the name of Lord Supreme Wise Minor Law. I wanted to build today on, three parts about yourself and how to bring forth understanding and see things and carefully evaluate everything. When you look at different degrees, right, they have three different types of parts to them. And what I mean by different types of parts, there are some degrees in our lessons that say the best part, the worst part, and the poor part, right? So those are three different types of parts. And being that today mathematics is understanding to see things clearly for what they are, not what they appear to be. So one thing I wanted to emphasize and bring into the forefront is whenever you're dealing with yourself and whenever you're dealing with examination and evaluating and analyzing and doing introspection, you should always thoroughly examine each part of yourself as a whole and not make it more than what it's supposed to be. And when I say make it more than what it's supposed to be, I'm saying don't play on it like you're naive to the fact that there's some things you need to work on, there's some things you need to better, there's some things you need to change in order for you to be the person that you're supposed to be and grow to be, right? Now, today's degree in the 1 of 14, it says, why did we let a half original man like Columbus discover the poor part of the planet Earth? And the answer is, because the original man is God and owner of the planet Earth, and knowing every square inch of it, he has chosen for himself the best part. He did not care about the poor part. Columbus was the half original man, was born in Italy, which is in Southeast Europe. His full name was Christopher Columbus. The place that he discovered was North America. He founded the Indians, who was exiled from India 16,000 years ago. They are also original people. Now, that degree has two parts to it. Remember, has the poor part and the best part. Now, the best part about yourself is the things that people respect about you, people love about you, honor, admire, and adorn about you. But the worst part about you can be that ugly little head that pops up every so now and then when it comes to your attitude and your personality. And sometimes that's what's required to need tweaking and need fixing. Maybe it's your personality when it comes down to certain topics and subjects that you don't touch base on too often because you feel it's really touchy and it gets you very emotional. So this is why it's important for us to see. And when I say see, I mean not with just our physical eyes, but mentally as well. We have to carefully evaluate and examine everything. So with that being said, you should always take time to understand yourself more each and every day and know what it is that you need to work on, because nobody can work on you better than you. People can advise you, people can give you advice, people can give you sound wisdom. However, it's up to you as the individual to fix what needs to be fixed and repair what needs to be repaired. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at the understanding degree in the 1 of 40, it says, what is the diameter? And it says 7,926 miles. That's the core of the planet Earth. And when you're dealing with the core, you're dealing with the center. When you're dealing with the center, you're dealing with the source of where things come from. The nucleus. You know what I'm saying? So when you're dealing with the center or the core of a situation, you have to deal with the whole aspect of it. You have to be circumspect in everything that you do. You have to be honest in the things that you do and the things that you say about yourself. And I'm only applying this to self because it applies to me as well. Like when it's time for you to change your wardrobe in life and it's time for you to do a careful evaluation of everything, you have to be able to be honest with yourself and know what needs to be done, know what needs to be fixed, and know what needs to be attended to. Never put yourself in a state where you're always being naive and in denial about a lot of things, because that's where situations go wrong at. So I wanted to do this build today because as I begin to progress in my way of living and my culture, it teaches me that it's only important for you to look at the best parts about yourself and understand that those are some strong qualities, but also understand that you have some worst parts and some poor parts about yourself that need cultivating. See, this culture, what it teaches you is that it teaches you how to constantly work at yourself to be a better person. See, when you look at the word culture, it comes from the word kotir, which means to till the ground or to constantly work at. So you're constantly a work in progress. Nobody has ever reached the destination finally in their lifetime as far as improvement is concerned. You know what I mean? Because there's always room for improvement. That's refinement. That's why if you look at the knowledge God degree, it says, what is the meaning of civilization? It says one having knowledge, wisdom, understanding, cultural refinement, and is not a savage in pursuit of happiness. And cultural refinement is basically working and growing and developing into the person that you are supposed to be, and also making constant room for improvement. So like I said, I wanted to build on today's math, which is understanding to see things clearly for what they are, not what they appear to be. To deal with reality, not fantasy. To deal with non-fiction instead of fiction. So, like I said, when you get a chance, just understand yourself and see where you need to go fix certain areas of your life in order for you to be the person that you're supposed to be, whether it be for yourself, whether it be for your children, whether it be for your companion, your mate, whoever. Just make sure that you do it with sincerity, diligence, ingenuity. Alright? Till then, take care and have a blessed day. Oh, I know y'all probably looking at me like, hey, I see you all dressed up and everything. Yeah, see? Yeah, your boy kinda right now. Yeah. Yeah, it's a new change. That's why I'm understanding myself. Because I'm carefully evaluating everything about who I am. When it comes down to the change, it's inevitable. Peace.